Hello, welcome to the Cup Night channel. This is a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anyone who has that Taurus energy in them. This reading is also for you. If you're not feeling it, you can leave it. Even if you're not resonating, but you like the message, feel free to hang out. That's okay too. Before we get started, I just want to mention that I am doing this reading right before we are having the full moon or the full lunar eclipse in Virgo. So it's a blood moon. And I just wanted to say that it's fun. There's a lot of interesting names for the March moon as well. Like the worm moon. So it's if you wanted to combine the blood moon, the eclipse event with these cultural names, you could have like the blood worm moon, which is super metal. Love that. And some other fun ones that I liked. The moon of winds, moon of the whispering winds, the sap moon, and the crow moon. And I'll have all these names that I found. There's more. I'll put them in the description in case you're interested in looking into those. But as I'm recording this, the lunar eclipse hasn't happened yet. It's supposed to start at 3:58 UTC for the penumbral portion of the eclipse, and go until about 10 UTC, so it'll last about 6 hours. And it's probably going to be pretty early in the morning for a lot of us in the northern hemisphere. I'm probably going to stay up to see it because I'm very excited about it. But yeah, so that being said, let's get started. I am going to be doing a elemental tarot reading. I've got these 4 paintings that I made from symbols that came to me during my meditations. This will be representative of fire, water, air, and earth. They're arranged according to the zodiac, so you know the cardinal signs: Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. I'm going to pull 1 card for each of these elemental energies just to get us started. So let's see what we get here. Okay, that one wanted to come out. Hey, there's the Fool. All right. So we'll put this one on the fire energy there. Let's see what we got for water. We got the 4 of Pentacles. Got some earth energy in the water sector. We've got the 10 of Cups, some water in the air, and Judgment in the earth sector. This is, to me, is kind of like air and earth, a little bit of both. So that's interesting. A lot of air energy here between these two, and then some water and earth there too. And then on the bottom, we've got the 6 of Swords, moving on to better shores. Cool. So there's a lot of movement here, especially in the past with the Fool, stepping into a new adventure. Yeah. Okay, let's grab some cards describing the situation for Taurus in April. Okay. So let's see where we're coming from. We've got the 2 of Pentacles. And what are we heading towards? Ooh, the 8 of Cups. There's another walking away card, just like the 6 of Swords there. And the King of Cups in the future. Ooh. All right. All right, that's fun, that's fun. And then underneath, we've got the 10 of Swords. Yeah, death and rebirth. That fits really well with this kind of, you've got the 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the Fool, all kind of saying that something is being left behind and something new, especially recently, has started. yeah, so let's talk about it. So with the Fool and the Two of Pentacles here, kind of seems like maybe recently you have been stuck in this like trying to start something new, but you're still juggling everything else that you already had going on. Maybe this transition period, especially seeing the Six of Swords here, you're kind of like in the process of leaving some things behind and starting something new. Um, the Eight of Cups, it's yeah, it's actually great to see this card too, because you'll see here we've got an eclipse, the moon coming over the sun here, which that's not happening, right now, but we do have a partial solar eclipse coming up at the end of March at the time I'm recording this video. But it's kind of funny to see that here because as I'm recording this, like I said, the lunar eclipse hasn't happened yet. It's gonna happen in a couple hours from now. So, but anyway, I digress. Eight of Cups, Six of Swords, the Fool. Moving on, and maybe you're still stuck, kind of juggling what was and what is coming in. That's okay. Underneath it, you've got this really stable Earth energy, the Four of Pentacles. So I think you have the support. You have what you need. You can see here this gorilla. He's kind of got like he's got it all here, and maybe he's even kind of clutching on to what he has a little too tightly. So that can be a little bit of a warning. But given that this is in the water element down here, kind of in your emotions, I think this is more saying like your emotions are in check, they're stable, like you know what you're doing, you're comfortable with it, time to move on. And then the King of Cups here in the future position, this I think this is going to be April is going to be a time of kind of like stepping into a more solid version of yourself, especially given, we have this Four of Pentacles energy kind of underpinning everything here. Yeah, that's great. The King of Cups is, he's completely in control of his emotions. Look, he's sitting on top of all of this emotional energy here. It's kind of going crazy behind him, but he doesn't care. He's on his throne, this solid stone throne he's got here. He's got his cup in his hand and his scepter, and he's looking pretty content. So, yeah, I love to see that. And then, for the air energy here, we had the Ten of Cups. This is the kind of like having it all. Look at these seahorses. They've got their little babies with them. They're tied up with each other. They're supported by this sea plant here that they're, the waves might be pushing them around, but they're anchored. Once again, Four of Pentacles. Also, I think it's interesting to note, it's kind of funny that on the King of Cups here, you've got these waves that are kind of going crazy back here. And in this position that it's kind of tied to going forward here, we have a lot of these crazy signals kind of represented here that I saw when I was doing my meditation for the air element. And having this, having these together is nice. You've got something to hold on to. There might be, things might be kind of uncertain, or maybe there's just a lot of high energy that'll be happening around you throughout the month of April, but you've got the stability here. Yeah, you're going to be fine. Seems like it's going to be a really fun month. I am very excited to see what this eclipse is bringing in. These two eclipses, the lunar and the solar eclipse. And then over it all, you've got this call to action, this judgment in the earth position, in this moving forward, moving on up position here. So yeah, there's probably going to be some call to action, some either desire that awakens within you. You can see here this egg is hatching down here as this bear has just blown the horn, say, it's time to wake up, time to go. We got things to do. You can't just be stagnant, you gotta pick it up, move on, and also having this Ten of Swords underneath it all. Yeah. Hey, look, there's the moon too. Yeah. Something's ending. Something's beginning. There's transformation. There's a lot of transformation happening here in the month of April. Love to see it. Okay, let's wrap this up with some advice. I'm going to pull some cards from this Tree of Life Oracle deck, and as well as the Thoth Tarot here. So we'll start with this one. I'll give it a little bit of a shuffle. So we'll do some private life advice down here and some public life advice up here. Let's see what we get. All right. Okay, so you got, hey, Three of Wands. Wow. Aries got the same one down here for the advice position. And then up top, we've got the Ten of Swords. Okay. Wow, Ten of Swords, advice right next to the Ten of Swords. That's great. All right, and let's see what the Tree of Life Oracle cards have for us. One more. Okay. We've got the Sephiroth Sphere of Hakma, Wisdom, the Divine Masculine Inspirations, Spark. Beautiful card. All of these cards in here are beautiful. Cool. All right, and then scoot this over a little bit. We've got, ooh, Hakma and Bina. Wow, okay. So the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine coming out. Silence, awareness. This one is also beautiful. And we got the moon kind of represented behind her yet again. All right, the moon is showing up a lot in this reading. Okay, let's look at these. So for your private life advice, you've got this Creative Wands energy here and wisdom, inspiration, spark. So I think the advice here is that you have this creative energy, this passion in you, and you just need to express it. Yeah, be wise about how you express it, but that spark is there. There's something there that it's time to take action on. Something that hits close to home, you know? So be paying attention to those creative impulses that you might have during the month of April. And for your public life, you have the Ten of Swords and Understanding, Divine Feminine. Yeah, so this must be kind of going back to this Ten of Swords kind of underpinning the reading here. There's transformation happening, and I think this is just kind of saying, you know, be aware, but don't be too publicly expressive maybe about these things that are happening, this transformation you're going through. Just try to be reflective and calm and understanding about what's going on. Yeah, I think that's wonderful advice. A lot of people could really benefit from using less words in their public life. That's for sure. Social media has definitely taught us that. Yeah, I think this is a beautiful energy. It seems like March had a lot for Taurus in terms of like stepping into something new and kind of balancing the new with the old. And then April is just kind of like taking that and moving it on to the next step. It's really stepping into the future, into a state of emotional power and stability and creative energy and transformation. So love to see it. Thank you so much for being here with me. Please do all the things like, comment, subscribe. tell me if you haven't lived through the lunar eclipse yet, then tell me what you're excited about it for, or if you did live through it already when you're watching this, tell me how it was for you. What did you feel? Do you think it brought anything in for you, or yeah, do you think it did nothing? you know, any thoughts are valid. So yeah, thank you for being here with me, and I look forward to reading for you in the future. Take care.